Recording.
Can I just spray bottle and put soap in it now?
Hang on, I gotta use it. I'm recording right now.
Oh.
Alright, I'm fretting. I'm doing my 5th fret. And here's my fret wire. And first time I'm ever doing this, so this is our tang nipper, $50. And so what we got to do with this tang nipper here is give us a little nip so we can get this thing started. So what I do here is give myself a little nip just to give myself some start room here. A little overhang. Now I need to kind of measure this guy from about inside of here to here. I'm going to snip him off right here just to give myself a little room. Alright. Now I got to do the tang nip on the other side, so I'm just going to measure him for now. And I'm counting the tang indentations. And I got to take a little off here because it's a little too far out, so I'll nip a little more. Alright. So far I'm up to here, and I count the number of dots where I got to nip my tang. Alright, and looks like 1.5 dots in. So I grab my trusty tang nippers and I line this guy up. I don't know if you can see it here, but I'm looking at 1.5 in, right about there. Okay, so if you can see that, I should have enough now to overhang and put her in. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little water on here. Alright, and I'm going to put a drop of Titebond. And the Titebond is not there to hold it in, it's there for lubrication. And so you just put a little bit there, and I'm just going to get a little water and a little Titebond in there, and that's strictly for lubricating. Now it's kind of like touchy-feely here, so I'm gonna start getting her in right about there. Okay, we're good there. Okay, I can kind of hear it when it's bottoming out. Okay, we're done. Okay, now I'm going to take her off of there. And what I'm going to do before I do anything is I'm going to nip these a little closer. This one here I can grab right about there. And this one here looks like I can't do anything to it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to file. Now normally what I would make is a jig that does 30 degrees or 37 degrees. But I'm doing it by hand because, you know what, I don't trust the jig, and I'm overlapping. This has got a binding wrapped around the... So what I have to do is to file it ever so carefully, and I'm going to just do it by eyeball in sight. Okay? I know when I get up to the plastic, I'm real close, and I can feel it. Just bring it down to the plastic. I can feel it right on the side here. This will go a little bit more. Okay. I'll bring it and round it off, bevel a little bit more, make it look nice. Now she's almost home. Do the same thing for the other side. Again, it's kind of slow and meticulous, but getting there. Sure, there's better ways to do this. This is my first shot at it, so rather than use a production technique. I just want to do it by hand and make it look nice. So now I'm right down to the plastic binding. It has an attractive piece. I'm going to round it off a little bit. I'm going to play with it later. As I move up the fretboard, what I'm going to do then, this has got a little bow to it, so this is going to get laid down on the thing. And once I've glued it to the neck, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some black magic marker, and I'll score all the frets with black magic marker, and then I will go over it and I'll scratch it with my flat piece, and I will level all the frets. In this case, I may have a little of this going on because I had some of these tangs pull out of the wood and I had to sand a little down, and so we're going to have a little bit of this going on. And hopefully I've got enough. These are medium frets, so I got about 3 millimeters to play with. Hopefully when it's laying down flat, it'll be okay. I'm pretty confident it will. Worst case, I take all the frets out and I buy higher frets so that I can smooth the bottom line is at the top of the frets that need to be level. And like I say, what I'll do is I'll mark them all black, and I'll have the flat edge, and I'll just go looking for high spots, and I'm going to be very careful with it all the way. Like I said, in the end, this is my experimental guitar, but I love this guitar, and I want to make sure that when I'm done, it's going to be a great player. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will do a few more frets, and when I get closer to the end, I'll start another video.